welcome to Yin with Sheena. I'm going to demonstrate a very short sequence that you can do to help balance the seasonal body for autumn. As we move from the kind of radiant, hot energy of the summer into the more introspective, more quiet energy of autumn, the body also needs support. The body slows down as well. And nature around us is slowing down, but we just continue to strive and to work our way through our to-do list. So Yin Yoga is a great modality for targeting specific parts of the body where we can activate energy, bringing fresh chi into the organs, into the body, and removing emotional and physical and energetic blockages. And so in traditional Chinese medicine, autumn is associated with the lung and the large intestine. So we're going to do a sequence right now that will help us coax fresh chi into that part of the body. And the target tissue is the upper arms and the shoulders, right? We're going to come into quarter dog. Okay. So if you're on a hardwood floor at home, you can open a blanket. Just make sure that it's not too high. And you're going to come to all fours. So the knees are hip distance and the arms are underneath, the elbows are underneath the shoulders. And first thing we're going to do is we're going to bend the left arm so that it's perpendicular to the right arm, right? So that left elbow goes on the earth and the palm of the hand goes down. So this is perpendicular. And then the right arm is going to reach over that left arm. So you can see my right elbow is just in front of the palm of the left hand. I'm going to reach through that right hand and spring through those fingertips, and then moving the hips back over the heels. Making sure that the head is comfortable. You can have the head on that forearm, or you can put a blanket under the head if it feels too uncomfortable. And so settling into the pose, you're feeling a lengthening through that right arm, and you're feeling kind of an achiness in the upper arm and maybe across the shoulders. And the heart, and the lungs, the belly are kind of draping down towards the earth, and you can see that the lower back is arched. So the belly is melting like a hammock, and the hips are over the knees. So see if you can keep the hips over the knees for the pose. And you're also feeling this lengthen in the side body. So let's take an inhale through the nose and then exhale out the mouth. So settling into quarter dog. If you're not feeling any sensation in that right upper arm or across the shoulders, you can just gently move the hips back a little bit, perhaps scooting the knees back as well until you feel that lengthening. And again, this is kind of a light to moderate sensation. And that's all we need to target the connective tissue here. So the breath is soft and kind. You can breathe in and out the nose. The lips gently sealed. If you know the ujjayi breathing, you can do that. I'll guide you through one cycle of ujjayi breathing. So the lips are gently sealed. And we're going to take a gentle inhale through the nose, moving the breath towards the back of the throat. And then on the exhale, gently caressing the roof of the mouth and making the sound of the ocean as you exhale out the nose. Last 2 breaths here. And then on the inhale, let's bring the palm of the right hand back towards the shoulder, and then the left palm into the earth. And let's push both heels back, or hips back towards the heels, and forward to the earth if you have it, or you can come up to elbows. So let's lengthen the arms out in front. Just dropping into the breath, and feeling the lengthening of the spine. And then you can hold child's pose for 2 minutes. And I'm going to move on to demonstrate the other side. And so coming to all fours again, and this time the right arm is going to be perpendicular to the perpendicular on the mat, and then the left arm is out in front. Okay, so I like to bring the head to that right forearm, and then lengthening through that left arm, spraying through the fingertips, and then moving the hips back, and you're feeling a lengthening in the side body, the heart, the lungs, the belly are melting towards the earth, and you have that arch in the back. And so hips over the heels, you can move the hips back a little bit so that you feel that length in the side body, and then that kind of draping down the front body, and then settling into the pose. So the breath is soft and kind. You can breathe in and out the nose with the lips gently sealed, and doing the Ujjayi breathing if that feels comfortable. Otherwise, breathing any way that your body feels is intuitive right now. Take an inhale through the nose, and then exhale out the mouth. On the exhale, melting towards the earth. So the target tissue here is the left upper arm, across the shoulders. If you're not feeling it, you can scoot the hips and the knees back on the mat a little bit so that you create we want kind of a light to medium achy sensation in that left upper arm or across the shoulders. So last 3 breaths here. You can stay in the pose for a full 2 minutes. And then I'm going to come out now, inhaling through the nose, and exhale, open the mouth. And then on the inhale, let's lift the palm of that left hand or the elbow back towards the body, and then both elbows on the earth, and then moving the hips back to child's pose. You can stay on the elbows or lengthening through the fingertips, spraying the fingers, planting the palms, arms long. Feeling the hips moving down and back, and the chest resting on the thighs. Okay, so you can stay in child's pose for up to 6 minutes if you like, or come out whenever you want. And so that is a short series that you can do at home to help balance the seasonal body for autumn. And again, we're targeting the upper arms here and the shoulders. And what we're doing is we are coaxing the energy into the connective tissue when you feel the achiness. And we're holding the poses for a minimum of 2 minutes, right up to 6. But I would not go longer than 2 minutes on each side on the upper body because the connective tissue is less dense there. So thank you for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you in class. Namaste.